Okay, so let's see. We've gone through a lot, I know, and we still have we still have a couple of more steps. So stick with me. Now we've made we've customized the theme. It looks really nice, and so now we're going to make the about page. We're going to make it about me, about you. This is where when your customers come visit, they want to know who they're shopping with. So this is a really important page. You can share whatever you want about yourself with them. And this is also, there's several steps. So just stick with me. And when you start building your About Me page, just take it step by step. Like I mentioned, you can watch the video, stop it, back up, then until you get exactly where you want to be. What's nice about WordPress now is that they've made it very easy, and they call it the block builder, where you're basically building with blocks. You can almost think of, I know we've talked about Facebook Notes and how the Facebook Notes is pretty easy. You add an image and then a paragraph, and then you add another image. So if you can stick with that very simple, basic format, an image, paragraph, and you make your images wide, then that's going to make your posts and your pages look very clean and very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this About Me. The About Me setup is a couple minutes long, so like I said, stick with me. So first, what you're going to do is we're going to get to the Bluehost homepage, and here are the pages. And you're going to add, this is where you're going to add your page. So you just click Add New Page. You can do it there, or you can find it on the left sidebar also. So then when you click it, WordPress already automatically gives you some sample pages. So you have an idea of how the pages will look on your blog. So this is just a sample page. We can delete it later. You don't need to use it. But this is just to give you an idea of how it's going to look. But now we're going, here's the privacy page. And it's a good idea to keep a privacy page just so customers know that you're not using their information for anything. And there's a contact form there. So you can take a look and see if you want to keep it or not. But now we're going to go ahead and add the new page, which is the About Me page. So you can click the Add New button here, or you can click the New, and this is where you can put posts, pages, and so forth. Or you can create the new page from your home screen. So there's 3 different ways that you can create a page. So we're going to do it from the home screen. We're going to click that button. And this is how the page looks. It's a blank page, but don't get scared because this is going to be fun, and this is where you're going to be able to share about your love of Avon. This button here, this is where you're going to add your elements. There's the common blocks, which are images, paragraphs, and video. So you could add a YouTube video if you want. And all you do is click it, and it adds it automatically to the page. You can remove the block there. So you can do formatting. So this is where all the elements of your page are, under that little plus button. And then if you click here, this shows where all the elements that you've added to your page. So right now we just have a paragraph. It was automatically added. So first what we're going to do is we're going to add the title. So it can be anything you want. If it's not an About Me page, it can be another page that you want, but you're going to write the title, and then we're going to put the paragraph. And I just have the dummy text just to make it quick. So just copy and paste. But of course, you're going to put something that's going to be valuable to your customers when they see it, that's going to make them want to read and engage with you. And then if you click that plus button on top, it's going to add, you can add an element on top. And I'm going to add an image. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that image. And it takes us to the library where we have our images. Click Upload. So that's going to be my first image. I add a caption, and now I want to add another block. So now I'm going to add a space, a header, which is another title to break up the content. And this is the header. That's how the size of the heading. I'm just going to show you the example. So that's a heading 2. And then I'm going to add another element here, which it looks too squished together. So I'm going to add a spacer. And this is going to put some white space in between the paragraph and the header. And I can use those little arrows to bring it on top. And then I'm going to put it to 40, the height. And so now there's a nice white space in between, so it's going to make it easy for your customers to read. You can format there, or you can format on the right side. So this is just a matter of getting used to and just play around with it. Now we're going to go ahead and add another image. I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And then add a caption so people know what the image is about. And then I can preview it. So if you click preview on the top, now you're going to have an idea of how the page looks. Now preview is just seeing what you're working on. It doesn't necessarily mean that you published it yet. You're going to publish it later so it's public. So that's how it looks so far. We're going to keep working on it. I'm going to show you some more samples of the elements that are available. I like the way I like the way how it looks, so I'm going to click Save Draft. And then the Document tab here, this is where you're going to click, or you're going to put what the URL is. So, Beauty Boss Blog / About Me. So that you can change that if you want. But that looks fine to me, so I'm going to keep that as the web address. And then let's continue. We're going to add another element here. I'll add a quote. Okay, so this is the quote. And then you can format it. I want it to be a big quote, a large quote. And then I can add another paragraph, break it up so it's not like a bunch of words, add some white space to it, add a spacer, put it to 40 so it's not too large. And we're just going to speed this up a little bit. Add a heading. Add another image. So just play around with it and see how there's different ways to format also. So if you see something pop up, just be curious and click it and see what it is. You can't break it. The worst thing is you'll just have to do it over again. So just keep playing around with it and seeing what other elements are available. Now, if you remember something that you wanted and you can't find it, you can just search for it. And so this is a pull quote. So the main point is to try to make your page as nice and easy to read as possible with images that are wide, that they're as wide as the space, with your paragraphs, with some white space in between, with quotes, and so forth. Okay, so let me see what else. I'm going to add another paragraph. And then I'm going to save the draft. That way I don't lose any of my work. And then I'm going to publish it. So when you publish it, or I published it. Okay, so now I can view the page. So when you view page, now this is how the page looks after it's published. And you have I added some extra elements, which we'll go through in another how-to as well. And then there's the menu also. Okay, so then if you go to your home page, now we want to add that About Me page to the menu. So all I have to do is go to the menu, Manage Menus, and if you click here under Pages, you'll see the page that you just made, and you can click it and then add it to the menu. And then you just bring it wherever you want. And then you save it, and then you can view your blog there on the top. And there it is. There's the About Me page. So now we're going to go back to your home page, to the Bluehost home. And this is how you edit your page once you're done. You can go to Posts or to Pages, and you can click here on the left side, and you can, you'll see the About Me, and then you can click View, you can click Edit. If you click About Me, it'll take you back to your page, and that's where you can edit, where you can add, or you can delete, or you can update if there's information that's out of date. And that's it.